I wanted to create something different that would last forever, so I created Taped. This will not only touch lives, but change things for the better. What's up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Taped. I am so sorry that I have not done an episode for you guys in so long. I don't know what I've been thinking. I literally haven't done an episode in like 3 months. I'm slipping bad, you guys. But that's why I wanted to come back today. I wanted to give you guys an episode. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is really, really, really sad, but well needed. Sometimes in life you have to make decisions that you don't always want to make and you don't always want to do. And that's what I'm going to talk about today is, when does loyalty become stupidity? When does friendships become dependentships? When does domestic violence become okay? Or battery become okay? That's what today's episode is going to be about, you guys. So I hope you guys really take heed of what I'm going to tell you guys today and really hear my story. I'm not telling this story to bash anybody, but I'm telling my story because this has really been affecting me, and I have to get this off my chest. And I just don't care who it affects or it offends anymore, because they stopped caring about me when the situation happened. So without further ado, let's get right into this episode of Taped, and let's get it and let's go. So guys, what I'm going to tell you guys today is a little disturbing because of just who the people are. And like I said, I'm not going to disclose any names because you guys don't know who they are, and you guys might do know who they are. So that's another reason why I'm not going to disclose names. But this is not to protect anybody. This is not to be honest and tell the whole story. It's just to protect myself and other people involved that it affects. But this is not, again, to protect anybody else, but it's just not necessary to say names. But on Wednesday, I lost all respect for someone that I thought was like family to me. He was somebody that I really cared about. I really considered, like a brother. And he put his hands on me. And I was not expecting him to do that. I was not expecting him to throw a punch. But that's what he did. And what took me back the worst, I think, is because I've known this person for 9, maybe a decade. And we've had arguments, we've had issues, we've had everything, you guys, and it never, ever once got physical. It was never anything like that. I have never been assaulted by a friend, like, especially a man. I've been assaulted by a guy once before back in high school, but he wasn't my friend. He wasn't anything to me. But this person is somebody that was my friend. I thought was my friend, and I thought that he was my brother, but he wasn't. And after it happened, he was apologetic, but I just don't ever condone men hitting women. I don't think it's okay ever for a male to put his hands on a female. I don't care what she say. I don't care what she do. I don't care nothing. You get in your car, you back away, you tell her to get out of your face. You do whatever you got to do. If you're a man, putting your hands on a woman makes you pussy, period. If you feel comfortable to hit a girl, then you are a female. Like, you really don't have no real respect. And nothing you can say to me will ever justify putting your hands on a female. But that ain't even what's really the most hurtful, you guys. I have been one of those girls that had a very hard time making friends, keeping friends. Because I have one of those personalities that could be a bit much. I'm very loud. I'm very opinionated. I'm very passionate, and I don't take no shit from nobody. I don't take nothing from nobody. I've always been a firecracker. I've always been wanting to jump in something if I feel like somebody's being bullied, or if I'm being bullied, I'm the one to always got something to say back. Like, you're never gonna punk me. I've always been that way. So you would think people that have known me a decade, who've stayed in my life for a decade, would know that about me and just accept that as a flaw or flaws. Because as human beings, that's what we do. We accept people that we love's flaws and imperfections. But what I will never understand is another woman basically say it's okay he hit you because you provoked him. Yeah. That was what was told to me by someone that I thought was my best friend. Someone that I really, against all better judgment, against so many people telling me not to be friends with this girl, for my own issues with this girl, I stayed. How do you beat me mad? How do you beat me mad? When it was your dude that hit me. And you guys know what? The first thing that you would think a woman would say to another woman regardless, I'm sorry that my man hit you, that he made you feel the way you feel. It may not excuse the behavior, but I'm sorry. Woman to woman. Rather we were best friends or we were two females in the street. If my man ever thought to hit another woman, I would be doing everything I can to make this woman feel better about herself. And not only that, but if she chose to call the police, I can't get mad. Because my man never had the right to put their hands on you. But that's what happened with me, you guys. I called the police because I'm a woman and I fear it for my life. At this point, I don't know what you're gonna do. I never in a million years would have thought you would have hit me. So yes, I called the police. Because what else are you supposed to do when somebody attacks you? Loyalty went out the window when your nigga hit me. Loyalty and friendship went out the window when that happened. So I don't understand how she nor him could beat me and my man mad about this situation. I was assaulted, you guys, by somebody I thought was my brother. I am so hurt. I am so devastated. But you know what? I'm glad it happened, because now I know before I spend any more time on this earth with them that his true colors finally came out. And that her true colors finally came out. Because any woman that condones a man putting his hands on a female, she ain't no better. And I only pray to God you don't experience what I had to experience at the hands of somebody that you really care about. I have no respect for neither one of them or anybody that condones what he did to me. I just don't. I don't get how she beats me mad because I called the police. You lucky that's what I did. Some people don't call the police. Some people just do other things. But I didn't do that. Because I'm not losing my freedom and everything I've worked for because somebody else can keep their hands to their self. As a grown man and a woman. I have no respect for anybody that condones violence. That ever thinks it's okay for a man to hit a woman. Now, if this would have been a me and her fight, we probably could have eventually got over it. Because I could have dealt with that. That's a girl. I'm a girl. Or if this would have been a man in a man fight, they probably could have got over it the same night. Because dudes are different from females. Dudes can fight and in the same breath can be right back cool. Like, that's just how dudes are. females, we're very passionate, we're very emotional, so we can't just do that. We need time to deal with what happened. But when it turns to a man and a woman, it's not a fair fight, it's not a fair challenge, it's not a fair anything. Because men are naturally stronger. I don't care how big a woman may be or strong a woman may be, she can't beat a woman. I mean, she can't beat a man. That's a proven fact. And if a man do let a woman beat him, he just don't want to hurt you. But if a man really get mad enough, the smallest person could do damage. I was always taught, do not put your hands on men. I didn't assault you. I didn't hit you. I didn't throw nothing at you. I said things out of my mouth like I always do, and that triggered you to do something so unforgivable. So loyalty doesn't come at a price. Not in my eyes, it don't. Fuck loyalty if that happens to mean being abused. Fuck that friendship if it means I have to be hit. That ain't no friendship. What is that? Moral of the story is, you guys, do not ever lower your standards for a friendship. Do not ever put your own self and your own feelings aside for people that you know would not do the same for you. You guys, as a human being, you gotta have morals, you gotta have standards, you gotta have